Pre-attributes. There are two main components working together to convey information. The shapes used to visualize the data, called marks. Dots, lines and areas are good examples of marks. The attributes that shapes can have, called channels. Color, position and texture are good examples of channels. Pre-attentive attributes are visual properties that we notice without using conscious effort to do so and determine what information catches our attention. Occurs before the conscious mind starts to pay attention and is the immediate cognitive experience of processing the visual world. A pre-attentive feature is a feature that guides attention in visual search and that cannot be decomposed into simpler features. This low level of perception is what is called pre-attentive processing, or visual processing that occurs without deliberate attention. Pre-attentive processing can be used to create dashboards that easily communicate extraordinary amount of information per pixel and need very little effort to understand. The four pre-attentive attributes are form, color, position, and motion. The category of form generally encompasses the shape and dimensions of how your data is represented, both on their own and in relation to the rest of the data in your visualization. The attributes of form include line length, line width, orientation, size, shape, curvature, enclosure, and blur. The category of color includes the hue and intensity of the colors in your data visualization. Using different hues can draw contrast between different parts of your data. Similarly, if you want one part of your visualization to stand out, the intensity of the colors in that section can be increased. The category of position includes both the two-dimensional position of the data in your visualization, and the spatial grouping of your data points. Two-dimensional position can be thought of as where on your image a data point or points reside: low, high, off to the side, etc. Spatial grouping can be thought of as how tightly or loosely packed a cluster of data is. The last category of pretensive visual attributes is motion, which consists of flicker and direction of motion. Think of how quickly you notice a flickering traffic light, or the flicker of the turn signal of a driver in front of you. Motion can also be brought into the two-dimensional realm. If the direction of the motion of an object is distinct from the direction of the objects around it, it will tend to draw our attention. Think of a crowd of people walking in the same direction, but one person walking the opposite way. That person will stand out amongst the crowd.